So a while ago, I made a top 10 list on the best Mega Evolutions from X and Y onwards. Today, on the other hand, I'm making a top 10 list on the worst Mega Evolutions from X and Y onwards. Now bear in mind, these are my opinions, and some of them you might not agree with, so I'm just going to get this started off with number 10 being Mega Gyarados. Now, don't get me wrong, Mega Gyarados is a good Mega Evolution, but it's not that it's not a bad Mega Evolution as such, it's just got a wasted potential. It's supposed to be a water dragon type, like it's a dragon. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream for it to be a dragon type, but no, it's a water dark type. I don't even get the dark type, like where did that even come from? Anyways, instead of ranting on for ages and ages, let's move on to number 9. At number 9 we have Mega Latias and Latios. First of all, design wise, you can't tell if it's Mega Latias or Latios, but if you kind of figured out which one it is, these Pokemon are just insane no matter if they evolve into Latias or Latios, because they're just freaking awesome. Enough said about them. Now we're moving on to number. So at number 8 we have Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is how can I put this without offending anyone? Its stats are the only thing that are nerfing it. It's got a ridiculous attack stat. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong about that. It got a ridiculous attack stat, yeah, but if you can't land like an Outrage or a Dragon Claw, it's gonna be like bye bye. But the only thing that can make this one viable is just keeping a normal Garchomp, but give it a choice band, so it keeps its speed, because when it Mega evolves, it decreases its speed to boost its attack. So a choice banded Garchomp is better than Mega Garchomp because it keeps its ridiculously high speeds, plus giving it the almighty boost to its already high attack stat anyway. So I think the choice banded set is much more better. So now moving on to number 7, we got Mega Sceptile. Again, I personally like this one, but its ability Lightning Rod, really, it quad resists electricity anyway, so the only way this is going to be useful is in doubles, so VGC settings. Like if you predict an electric type move coming your way and you've got like a Gyarados out, send in this thing and it can like draw the electric attack towards it, meaning it'll take like minimum damage. But again, it's quad weak to ice, like Garchomp is. It's quad weak to ice. So basically it needs to get rid of that ice threat some way or another, or it's going to be taking hefty damage or just getting OHKO'd from an ice type move like Ice Beam or Blizzard or Ice Punch. Now moving on to number 6, we got Mega Camerupt. See, I'm a bit iffy on this one because I've never used a Mega Camerupt before, but what I heard is still a fire ground type, meaning it's got a huge water weakness, so it's quad weak to water. It's got weaknesses like ground and stuff, ground and rock and stealth rocks and spikes. Yeah, but those are like the general weaknesses, but it's quad weak to water. It's got good defenses, yeah, it's got good defenses, but the only way that this thing is only viable is with a Trick Room set. So like a Dusclops or something that sets up Trick Room, because it's super slow, meaning if this thing can set up a sunny day, this thing can live a water attack like that, but otherwise it's not living anything. So now moving on to number 5, we got Mega Beedrill. See, I kind of used Mega Beedrill before, and it's alright. It's just alright. It's alright. It's not overwhelmingly good, not overwhelmingly bad. It's just like in the middle. It's basically a worse Lucario because it's got adaptability. Adaptability with only like bug and poison type moves, so you can use Poison Jab, take out fairies that way. So like Azumarill and Surpluff, Aromatisse, the things that don't get used that much anyway, and bug type moves, so like Executor and Alakazam if you can live an attack, which if you do any type of damage calcs, it's not living any attacks. It's a frail duck. It's just super speedy and hits hard. It can't take a hit for crap. It's got shit defenses. So that's all said about Mega Beedrill. Now the next two actually are annoying rather than the worst Mega Evolutions. So coming in at number 4, we've got Mega Kangaskhan. Like I said, this is not a bad Pokemon. It's actually banned, I think. Yes, it is. From what I checked last time, it's banned. So what made it banned is that it gets parental bond. So when it Mega Evolves, if it does a like Power Up Punch, the baby thing will do also attack, but I think with less damage. So, and that, if not attacking a ghost type, is OP because it can set up to +6 with only three what's it called, power punches. So yeah, a very scary mon. It gets access to Sucker Punch, so Mega Gengars are also at risk here. Any ghost types are at risk here. It gets a whole variety of moves, so it's a really well-rounded Pokemon, so watch out. Now, moving on to the last annoying Pokemon at number 3, we got Mega Gengar. Like Kangaskhan, it's annoying due to the fact that, well, it's like a Wobbuffet actually, but it gets Shadow Tag. Like, you can't switch out. So it's basically like a something like there's like a Shadow Tag Perish Song deadly combo. The only way I can say it's viable is if I switch that last turn, it can kill like Pokemon off, unless the Pokemon itself is a Wobbuffet, which will be lols, because a Wobbuffet is the only like kind of check to Gengar's Shadow Tag in a Shadow Tagger. So yeah, but like I said, it has its own checks like Mega Alakazam or even Alakazam, any Psychic types, any Ghost type, any Dark type. Mega Sableye is its main weakness because it can't cripple it in any way. Plus, it's not like quad weak, but both Sableye's stabs are super effective against Mega Gengar. Plus, it loses its Levitate ability, so it gets hit by ground type moves like Earthquake will literally OHKO it. Now, moving on to the number 2 spot, which is Mega Slowbro. Look at Mega Slowbro. It's got a Shelder biting on its tail. It's just painful to look at. Like, it's biting onto its tail. Doesn't it not feel pain? Like, I know it's dumb and all and dopey and shit, but it's biting onto its tail. Like, it's just biting onto it. I think in Pokedex entry said that like it bites and it like bleeds and stuff, and it's like shit, that got dark real quick. And also the fact that you need Calm Mind to live. If it doesn't have Calm Mind, it literally won't live, and that's about the only way that it needs to work. And also the fact that it needs to be in a Trick Room set as well, meaning that you would need to have a Trick Room setter, which it needs to be a Trick Room setter So basically, you can outspeed the speedy mons. You know, fire a quick skull to burn a scissors and stuff. So the main checks to this one are going to be like any fast mons like Lipard, Scizor, Mega Scizor, even Mega Gyarados, Mega Sceptile, obviously like Mega Gengar and Mega Kangaskhan. Basically, if it doesn't have, it has good defenses, like don't get me wrong, it has good defenses, but it can't, you know, deal out the damage unless it has Calm Minds up. So a Calm Mind recover set is absolutely vital for this thing to live. Calm Mind, Recover, Toxic, and Scald is the main. It's like the average set for a Slowbro. If you see a Slowbro, you gotta make sure you have a Poison type out, or make sure it's something that doesn't get burnt, so and stuff like that. Before we go on to our number 1 spot, I've got a few honourable mentions for the worst Mega Evolutions from X and Y onwards. We've got Mega Audino, Mega Houndoom, Mega Heracross, Mega Gallade, and Mega Tyranitar. Now moving on to our number 1 spot, we got Mega Abomasnow. This one was a long time coming. So was one thing, it's quad weak to fire, and also it's very slow, so it needs to be in a Trick Room set to be viable anyway. It gains a buff to its attack and special attack and defense, but if it gets hit by a fire type move, it's not going to matter. It's going to take a hefty damage, or it's going to be near to Oko as possible, so it's a very bad Mega Evolution in that case. So so if you like this this list, please leave a like and a comment down below to see what your worst Mega Evolution is in your opinion. If you have any of mine, please leave a comment to say why one of mine is wrong, or some where you think my list needs changing. But this is my opinion. Please leave a like and a comment. Please subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be please click that bell button so you'll be also please click that bell button so you can be notified when I upload, and I'll see you next time. Bye.